position. Yeah, you know that boy Logic put pen to page like a petition. You always switching up your whole position. I can see it in your face like an esthetician. Food for thought, it's the highest caliber nutrition. Everything come out my mouth, that's my own cognition. I got out the hood, then got money in addition. I remember when that boy ain't had no pot to they wouldn't let me
in the only building this franchise has ever known. We're at the home of the Texans. Welcome to NRG Stadium in Houston. Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And away we go from NRG Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Stroud in the air to start us off. And his first pass falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Hey, South, 19 Texas.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Schultz with the catch. He picks up 15 on the play. And it sets up a Houston first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Oh, hey.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Tackled by the venerable Cameron Hayward. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Back to throw, Stroud. This is complete to Schultz. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down. Going right side, Mixon with it. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
It's Mixon on 2nd down. And he's brought down for a loss. The Steelers calling their first timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Motioning left is their running back. He has the first over the middle. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it sets up a Houston first. Running with Mixon out of the... What a hit! And the ball's loose! And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. Well, that right there is exactly how you kill some momentum. An early setback, no doubt, but their first time out, fumbling it away in enemy territory, that's tough.
And such a bummer, right? Because the journey was going well. You script for success, you get that ball moving, and then you're right, you just lose all sorts of momentum. Got to recapture it the next time out.
Throw secured by George Pickett. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Now running for the first time with Jalen Warren. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
First down, and they go right back to him. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You spring a big gain like that, Kate, on the interior. 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running lane.
First down, here's Russ. It's caught, that's Mike Williams. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Warren. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. George Pickens the touchdown. So our first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
It's really what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So a nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
And he misses on the extra point, so a good start for their offense, but not for him kicking it. Score stays at 6-0. Now probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. Here's Steven Sims with the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. It's a pickup of 11. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
1st down, Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on Q1. Neither side separating much so far. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They have 2nd down behind the sticks. The screen pass falls incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Couldn't connect right side, it's incomplete.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. They're going for this. He finds him beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. How about 19 yards on 4th down, and the call to go for it pays off considerably.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Offense up to the line fast. 1st and 10 are under Nixon. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, the pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up, didn't it? And it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurried throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Oh, hey.
From the gun, Stroud. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
You know, that is so hard to do. That's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
Stroud now on 4th down. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. And a surprising 4th down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs.
The quarterback's so worried about challenging the DBs in coverage, he didn't keep an eye on the lineman in front of him. He threw it right towards him, and it was easy to get a pop and swat away a potential 1st down.
And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Coming deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the Texans grab it! And Houston returns this to the end zone. Touchdown! The Texans tie and can take the lead here in the 2nd. Great time to bring some extra pressure off that snap, and that made all the difference in getting that fumble and the defensive score.
I can hear it in your voice, I think.
While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. So near disaster a moment ago, but the drive's still in trouble if they can't convert on 3rd. Wilson now from the gun. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and convert on 3rd and 17. New set of downs for him from the 46. Warren here from the gun. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Wilson. Oh, tried forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Jimmy Ward has it. And the Texans get it back at the 45-yard line following that interception return.
The best defenses, you can go look at it through the decades, are built from the inside out. And that's not just stopping the run on the inside out, that's playing your coverage from the inside out. That time, beautiful job by the defense of taking away the middle of the field, getting that interception, and setting their offense up for success.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. He beams one deep right side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
All right.
Now it's Stroud. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it sets up a Houston 1st. To the air, Stroud. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete. That one's rejected at the line. And now it's 2nd down.
You know, most pass rushers really don't get enough credit for how well they read those quarterbacks. As he was fighting his blocker, kept his eyes on the ball, and he timed it perfectly to get a hand up in the throwing lane and force the incompletion.
And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up. He was hoping to get it to Tank Dell there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, well, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Couldn't connect to a Tank Dell. And that brings up 4th and long.
Now, you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
Stroud gonna go on 4th down. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on downs.
Coaches challenge him to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
1st down throw from Wilson. That's incomplete left side.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams would call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Throwing again is Russ. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so they're left facing 3rd and long. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Russ is cooking again. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Wanted to get that one to Mike Williams. So that brings up 2nd down.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down.
The trajectory of that ball changes while it's in flight. I'll tell you this, Kate, on shorter throws, these receivers are so good to adjust, can still bring it in. But over a long distance, a tip like that alters the course of the ball, and it sure makes it tough to adjust in time.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Once more, it's Wilson. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Miles Bryant. And the Texans are tackled on the return right along their own 40-yard line. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers put together a wonderful return. Gets them back inside the 40 following the interception. Well, they had the advantage for a moment, Brock, but turns out that is all just that moment because they throw an interception to give the ball right back.
And for once, both coaches on both sidelines are preaching the same message. Take care of the ball. Not often you see back-to-back plays end in interceptions, and we're right back to where we were just a couple moments ago.
He's forward, gets a couple of yards. That stop coming from Henry To'o. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 36. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Houston calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, a defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating third and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. Russ now from the gun. That's caught for the first. And he'll go down here at the 16. 3rd and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the first. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Here comes Chris Boswell and the Steelers field goal unit. It's from the left hash, 33 yards. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. From the left hash. Dicker connects there. And our first half ends with 3 points. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here with Warren. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
2nd and 3 now. On the carry, this is Najee Harris. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Working quickly here. Wilson to throw on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. A lot of grass ahead. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Second and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone. Again, the give to Warren. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Steelers grow the lead coming out of halftime. He would not be denied that close to the end zone, Brock. I think it might have taken 5 or 6 guys tackling him to keep him from diving across the line for 6.
Certainly a second effort touchdown, no question. The backs who become fan favorites, we've seen it through the generations, and they set the curve for their peers, are the ones who just fight through that stop. It will not be denied of a touchdown.
The Steelers leaving their offense on the field. We got a 2-point conversion coming up. Wilson's throwing for it. And he's got it. They get the conversion, and that's going to extend their lead.
Quarterback's best friend, big targets in the red zone. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, they went right to him for the conversion.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Ow, beside.
Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Here we go.
Keeping it with Mixon. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Hey, uno Mars, uno Mars, uno Mars, uno Mars, uno Mars, uno Mars. Hey.
Looking to throw, Stroud. That's a catch for Nico Collins. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Tonight.
Stroud from the pistol. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. Try and get in it to Nico Collins. So it'll be 2nd down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Tonight.
Shotgun now for Stroud. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't connect to a tank down. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Empty backfield now. The running back motions out left. He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Here we go, let's go. Hey.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. And he will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans start the second half with some needed points. Tank Dell, the touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
14. Start.
They'll start the drive with Warren. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Will Anderson Jr. in on the stop. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jeff Okuda with the INT. And forget the interception, he makes this a pick-6 touchdown. Second time they've taken one back on him, Brock. First the fumble return, and now this pick-6.
You know, I point this out to you every defensive meeting room we're in, Kate, when we sit down in these production meetings, and you can see their boards, right? These defenses keep track, and they know if they get a score defensively, their odds of winning through the roof. You get 2, it's almost a certainty.
Point after, up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans cut it to a field goal game. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick-6. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback, this drive starting from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. This is Warren headed right. Pickup of 12 on that play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on 1st down. You just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. But they will take that execution every time.
Another big rip for him. Jukes one defender. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
You know he'll never shy away from embracing contact on a play right up the gut. But come on. You know getting that toss in the open field is so much more fun. And on that play, well, certainly more exciting for all of us to watch too.
Warren running between the tackles. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
On 2nd down, Warren. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the 3rd quarter. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's the Steelers with the ball. They're leading, but not by a lot. The Texans bringing out an extra DB. 3rd down coming up. Blitz coming, Russ. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Steelers 1st down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Trying an inside give to Warren. Has the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers make it a 9-point advantage. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
And this one, thankfully, not off the mark. He gets it to go.
Score, Steelers 24, Texans 14. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
On the quick, right?
A handoff for Mixon, running right. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
On the ground again with Mixon. Up the sideline, past the 40. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Mixon on the toss.
I got to really rack my brain, Kate, to remember a play, a run in this league that nice that doesn't end up getting an offensive 1st down. He did all he could to will this drive forward.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches.
All right.
Running left is Mixon. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
2J.
Going to the ground again on first. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Oh, ready.
Stroud off the play fake. Completed to Collins. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. It's a 21-yard gain. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They'll come up 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Oh, ready.
Now a give to Mixon. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Oh, ready.
Here he is on 3rd and long. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Minka Fitzpatrick has got it. And the Steelers get a great return up close to their own 30 before they're able to drag him down.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
On 1st down, Warren. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
On 2nd down, Warren gets it again. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Steelers with a 10-point advantage. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Warren once more. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. 4 yards to pick up that time, partner. They're set up closer. 4th and goal upcoming. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Russ is gonna cook here. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. That's a clutch 7-yard pickup, and it pays off the call to go for it on 4th down. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Throwing the out route complete. Running down the left side. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. George Pickens the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure is taking advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
So now after his second missed point after the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. Sims now on the return. Return's looking good so far. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got first down from the 31. Looking to throw it. Escapes the pocket. Pressure's there, and the steel curtain closes on him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Never ever a great look when your quarterback's picking himself up a few seconds into a drive. They're going to need a lot more fight on second down and a whole lot of yardage to get this back on track.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. To throw. Searches from the pocket. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Couldn't connect to a tank Dell. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long.
Here we go. Buggy.
Throwing now. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Minka Fitzpatrick has got it. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. You get a pick six, you get a pick six. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
A highlight? You're going to call a pick six and multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
Point after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers stretch the lead to 23.
Texans 14. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Fresh off the pick, here's Stroud. He's got him, that's Mixon. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. Final timeout called by the Texans. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. From the gun, Stroud. To the sideline, Collins brings it in. They got 24 yards on the play. And it sets up a Houston first.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Got to hurry this to the line. Running back sent in motion left. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Nico Collins, the intended target. So it's second down coming up.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that was just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
Stroud to throw again on second. Connection made to Dell. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. So the Steelers come in and take this on the road. Well, Brock, we knew they were confident in the lead-up, that they could contend despite the hostile crowd they were going to face today. And boy, did they ever. Once they got going, they showed out. They backed up that confidence, and they leave here with a victory.
Oh, it takes so much work, Kate, so much work, even beyond what people hear about through the week or see in the game itself, to overcome somebody defending their home field. You need to be playing at your highest level, and you need to BYOE. Bring your own energy. Whenever you take it on the road and you win one, gosh, it feels so good. What a signature victory.
Do what I should, like. Point, baby. Do what I could, like. Point, baby. Do what I should, like.